Hello and welcome to your Qigong class for today. I'm Kim Morrison, certified Holden Qigong teacher, and today we're going to focus on low back because a lot of people I've talked to lately have sore low back, so we're going to do lots of things to send some energy and enliven our low backs and to just get some energy running and loosen things up. So as always, please honor what works for your body today. If I do a move that doesn't work for you, please modify it. You're in your body, you know what works for you on each day, and our bodies are different every day. So again, please do what works for you. And let's begin. First stance, we generally want our feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward. We want softness in the knees. We never want to completely lock out our knees like that unless we're doing a specific stretch where I will guide that. And you want your tailbone drop down towards the floor, crown of the head up to the sky. And let's begin with some deep belly breathing. We want to inhale and exhale through the nose. So on an inhale, expand your belly. As you exhale, belly goes back towards the spine. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, belly goes back towards the spine. And continue. Qigong involves slow flowing movements, and the movement follows the breath. So with respect to honoring your body, if at any point I'm guiding a movement with the breath and I'm going too slow or too fast, modify that as well. Now let's do chi belt breathing. So bring your hands to the sides, just below the ribs. And as you inhale, push the hands out. As you exhale, press the hands in. Inhale, pushing the hands out. Exhale, pushing in. This is really great to feel your chi belt, your energy belt, which goes all the way around your body. Your diaphragm expanding. Our breath isn't just into our belly, it's into our lungs, into our sides. Breathing into our back is great. One more. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, hands pushing in. Now we're going to put our hands at our low back, at our kidneys, and when you breathe, inhale, expand into your hands. Purposely bringing some breath into that low back. One more time. Inhale, expand into the hands. Exhale, belly goes back towards the spine, arms down at the sides. And we bring the arms up. We're going to do spinal cord breathing. So as you look up, inhale. As you exhale, curving through the spine, forearms towards each other, tucking the chin. And then as you inhale up, tuck the tailbone. Shoulders and shoulder blades down and back as you look up. So we exhale as we come down. Inhale as we come up. Exhale. Inhale. Next time you come down, pause while you're down, and then turn to your right. And then inhale up here. Exhale down on this angle. Inhale. Exhale. This is great for the spine and the side ribs. Next time up, pause. Come to the center, and we'll do one breath here before we go to the other side. One full round. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now turn to your left. Inhale. Exhale. One more time here. Exhale down. Inhale up. Turn to the center. One last time here. Arms down to the sides. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to knock on the door of life. So we're going to turn at the hips and the waist. And knocking the arms on the waist and the low back. This is called knocking on the door of life because the point on the spine, the low back, directly behind the navel is called the door of life. Looking over that shoulder as you turn, keeping the toes pointing forward. We are not shifting the weight from side to side, so keeping your weight centered as you turn. Now, with a light fist, we're going to knock up on the chest, just below the collarbone. We're knocking on the lung points here, the beginning of the lung meridian. Meridians are energy pathways in the body. So this is lung 1 and 2 point here. Great for your immune system. And then we're going to open the hand, slightly cupped and knock up over the shoulder and the upper back. Energy meridians along here. When we activate them, help send some energy up to the brain. Great for decision making. Clear thinking. And we'll come back down to the chest with the fist, nice loose fist. And back down to the waist. And on your next exhale, cease knocking on the body, but continue letting the arms swing. Spread your fingers. Feel the air moving through your fingers all around you, your energy field around your body. And then slow this down, slow it down. And now a little more active exercise for the low back. We're going to do the pump. So the mechanics of that are raise your arms up. And then as you bring the arms down, bend through the knees. And then the arms come out right behind you. And as the arms come behind you, you straighten the legs. Arms come back down, bending the knees, arms up, straightening the legs. So it's like a pump. We're sending some energy into the low back. And to release that tightness, we'll do a mouth exhales as we come down. My teacher, Lee Holden, was prescribed to do 100 of these when he had a low back injury. There, I think we're almost at 100, yes? 99, 100. Arms float down, and maybe my counting is just a bit off. That's okay. So now we're going to do another one that's great for the low back. Bending the knees, arms come up, and we're going to do picking cherries. So reaching up, one arm at a time, keeping the knees bent. So inhale. Inhale. Exhale as the arm comes down. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keeping those knees bent. We're not straightening them as we reach up. This is great to do any time of the day, and so is the pump. You can do all of these exercises, just a few at a time, whatever time you have during the day, to help loosen some stiffness, soreness in the low back. And again, always honoring your body. If something causes pain or discomfort, don't do it. There's no pain in QiGong. Let's do one more each side. Bring that down. Beautiful. Now let's do a little activation for our side ribs. Bringing the arms up, and then we're going to bend the knees as we turn. So one arm is in back, one's in front. Then we bend and we straighten as we come up at the center. Then bend and then go on the opposite side. So inhale, mouth exhale. This is great to clear cloudy, stuck energy in the spine, in the muscles, in the shoulders, upper back. And it's also great to relieve stress. If you're agitated, frustrated, have something stressful going on, this is an excellent move to clear that out. One more each side. When you come back to center, just let those arms drop down. And you can finish whenever it works for you to do that. Okay, awesome. Now a beautiful and simple one that's great for the low back is just moving your hips side to side. This is called dog wags the tail. And you can play with this in different speeds. So you can speed that up as long as it doesn't hurt or provide discomfort. You can bark if you want to, as you're wagging your dog tail here. And you can slow it down. Just feel that loosening up. And you can speed it up again. And slow it down. And then come to stillness. Fantastic. Now we're going to go into a wider leg stance. Bending through the knees, only as far as is comfortable. So you may want to start a little more upright. Now when we go into wide leg stances, generally our toes are going to point out a little bit more, protecting the knees. Now let's start to shift the weight from side to side. This is called move the body like a river. And just bring a little bit of looseness into the spine. And what we're doing is, as we're going back and forth, we're going hips, torso, head last. Hips, torso, head comes last. So you're moving your body like a river. I like to think of this as if I was seaweed under the water. When you see it flowing back and forth with the tide, as the waves roll in and out. And if it's available to you, come down a little lower and continue your flow here. And then almost like a 90-degree angle with your back, looking down at the floor. Again, stay up higher. If this is causing discomfort in the back and the low back, stay up high like this. But if it's okay for you and your body today, coming down and always continuing to breathe. And then next time you come to center, pause, and we're going to go over into a forward fold. Coming down to the floor. Really feel your low back release here. Having your knees bent as much as you need to. Release through the head and neck. Feeling the stretch in the back of your hamstrings. Just feel that release and continue to breathe. Take big breaths in and feel your belly and your back expand as you inhale. Just let everything go. And then bending through the knees even more. Now let's slowly roll up. Come up nice and slow. Don't want any dizziness. Now bring one hand over the back of the other. We're going to bring the arms up into a gentle back bend, pushing the hips forward. And now let's come forward and down. We're going into full body flow. So we bend the knees as we inhale up into that gentle back bend, pushing hips forward. Exhale as we come forward and down. Inhale. Exhale. This stretches all the major muscle groups in the body, both the front as you come up and in the back as you come forward and down. One more time, exhaling down, inhaling up, Arms come out down to the side. And we're going to keep this wide stance. Again, bending through the knees. And we're going to go back and forth a few times, moving the body like a river again. Next time you come back to the right, pause. Elbow to just above the knee, straightening the left leg, arm up overhead. Feel this nice stretch in your side ribs. And breathe. Nice big inhales and exhales through the nose here, or mouth. If you want to purge, exhale out the mouth. All right, drop the arm down, coming over to the other side. Forearm to the knee, or just above the knee, of course. And opposite leg straight and stretch. I didn't bring the arm over very far on the other side, so let's bring this over. And again, if you need to be up here, be up here. And if you don't like coming over that far, be up here. Wherever your body is happy today is where it needs to be. So we're going to drop the arm down, coming over to the other side. And we're going to turn this into a bit of a flow. So inhale, and then exhale down and across. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and we'll continue that a few more times. One more each side. And then as you come back to center, another forward fold. Softening through the knees as you need to, whatever works for your body today. Releasing through that low back. You may feel quite a bit of difference on this forward fold compared to the last one. Bending through the knees, we're going to roll up slowly. One hand over the back of the other. We're going to come all the way up. Gentle back bend. Inhale up and exhale as you come forward and down. Bring the legs back to shoulder width. In fact, let's have a little shake here. Let's have a little bit of shaking out here. Beautiful. Now, let's just spread the feathers. Bring your arms out to the sides. Palms facing down towards the floor. Bring your ear over to the shoulder. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly roll the head back and forth. Next time your chin comes forward, bring it down to the chest and roll the head over to the other side. Ear to the shoulder. Palms still pressing down towards the floor. And now let's just roll the head back and forth. Next time your chin comes forward, just float the arms down. Give that a bit of a shake. Beautiful. Now, one energy activation called Qi massage. We're going to knock into the low back, the kidneys. Kidneys bring energy into the low back. So let's knock up and down here. This also activates the adrenal glands on top of the kidneys. Just knock up and down, low back. Beautiful energy activation here. Activating your Qi. Beautiful. Next time your hands come down, just bring them down to the sides. Another little shake. So let's go into shaking. Release the hands and the wrist. Pumping through the knees. If you want to come off your heels, feel free to do that. It's good for your, really great for your bones. Bounce into the heels. But only do that if it doesn't cause any discomfort. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale with the heart sound, which is ha, like a big sigh. So here we go. Inhale through the nose. Release through the head and the neck. One more time. And come to stillness. Close your eyes for a moment. Just feel the energy running through your arms and your hands and your palms. You may feel some tingling. Now that we've got all this energy activated and flowing, let's bring some of that within. So we're going to inhale as we float the arms up, opening the flow. Exhale as we float the arms down. For flows, we generally inhale and exhale through the nose. So inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Next time your arms come down, pause. We're going to go into the flow for the kidneys, the water element, and that's very much obviously connected to your low back. So let's bring some energy in there with the flow. So bending through the hips, backs of the hands towards each other without touching. Now straighten up, arms come up the midline of the body, and we float the arms out and down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. This is called the fountain. We can hold fear and stress in our low backs, in our kidneys. And doing this flow helps transform that into calm, into tranquility, even gentleness. often our biggest challenge is being gentle with ourselves. So let's add the healing sound for the kidneys to this flow. So the next time we exhale, we're going to do that sound, which is chew. It's like C-H-O-O-O. So we inhale and then chew. 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 One more full sound. And now we can come into a couple rounds of just the whisper of the sound, like and now we'll go back into nose exhales. During the flows, we do, as I said, inhale and exhale through the nose, except when we're making the healing sounds. Do this one more time. Now bring your hands in this position. I'm going to turn to the side. I'm not turning you, I'm turning me. And then float the arms in behind you. I'm going to show you the posture for the kidneys, and this is called the bear. So your palms are facing up towards your low back. Bend your knees, hinge forward just a titch. That's an actual measurement, titch. And face your hands towards your low back, your kidneys. And let's tonify this area by doing the posture, the bear, and also imagining a bright blue healing light, perhaps the color of like an inland lake that's surrounded by mountains. You can close your eyes for a moment. Catching my shoulders going up, so feel free to drop out of this, and then keeping your shoulders back down, slowly flow your hands back. Again, palms facing towards the low back, picturing this beautiful bright blue healing light swirling all through your low back and your kidneys. You're doing your own energy work here. Like Qi is life force energy, and Gong, one of the translations of the word Gong, is work or skill. So you're doing energy work on yourself, sending this beautiful healing energy into your low back, into your kidneys. And breathing in and out through the nose. One more inhale and exhale here. Turning to the front, letting your arms go. Well, I guess that's just me turning to the front. You probably stayed that way the whole time. Give this a little shake. Give it a little shake. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's smooth out all the energy that we just did. Let's float our arms up on an inhale. And then we exhale as we come down. Inhale. Exhale. We're bringing any excess energy from our head through our heart into our lower abdomen. Our lower dantian translates into elixir field, where we store our energy. We don't generally need any excess energy in our heads. That doesn't mean we don't need clarity of thinking, but having too much energy in the head doesn't actually contribute to that. Store this energy in our power center. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. As you come down, we're going to place our hands over our bellies, connecting the hands between the webbing, between the thumb and the forefinger. Now let's bring our feet and our legs closer together, softening through the feet, soften the knees and the ankles. Closing the eyes as we go into bamboo in the wind. As you soften your feet and your legs, you'll likely feel your body start to rock and sway, just like a bamboo in the wind. So you're still grounded, but you're swaying with the winds of life. Let your body find its own center of gravity. Feeling all that energy that you've cultivated in this practice. If you started out with a tight or sore low back, hopefully that has been alleviated or at least released somewhat. Now make gentle circles over your lower dantian, your belly, with your hands, storing this energy that we've cultivated here. And then bring the hands to stillness, opening your eyes. Beautiful. You've just done an excellent practice for your low back. Give everything a little bit of a shake. And with the yin and yang symbol, I'm going to thank you for joining me today. I'm so grateful for you. I hope this practice contributed to you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.